It's here. Okay, if you don't know, if you don't watch my other channels, I had a back injury recently, and Coco had a knee injury. She had meniscus surgery on her knee. She also had to have ACL surgery where she had a cadaver ACL put in her knee. One of the things I've been using in physical therapy is a T.E.N.S unit. Now, I expected a T.E.N.S unit to be quite expensive, but it turns out they're not. On Wish.com or eBay.com, you can pick up a T.E.N.S unit like this for about 15 bucks. So that's what I did, and we're going to see how this compares to the T.E.N.S unit at my physical therapy unit. So it feels pretty good. The batteries that come with it were pretty cheap. And it'd be a device that puts out electrical current, and that's how it works. I would think that the batteries would need to be pretty good. It comes with 4 of these things. Now, in my physical therapy unit, they reuse these a lot. And so I don't know how expensive they are for them to be able to reuse them, and I know they're getting paid pretty good. So, but, you know, they do. They reuse them quite a bit. So I may have to order some more of these. I have to check on the prices of those. And we get 2 cables, because this unit has 2 separate controllable outputs from the top. And these controllable outputs, you can set manually how much power you want to be coming from them, or you can use one of their automatic modes, which is waist, shoulder, joint, hand, leg, repeat, and sole. I guess the sole will be sole of the foot. It also has massage, it has beat, and knead. So I don't know how much this is really going to feel like a real massage, but we're going to find out if it helps her pain or if it helps my pain. We're going to find out if this thing is worth the 15 bucks, and we're talking 15 bucks shipped. You know, that's the end of. So if you don't know a lot about a T.E.N.S unit and about electrical stimulation units, they've been used for a very long time to treat pain and to treat injuries. And they've been used in all sorts of injuries and muscle recovery. They've been marketed as weight loss tools. I imagine that's why it has the thing of waist on there. Bruce Lee was famous for using this to condition his abdominal muscles while he was writing scripts. I saw a picture of him. I'll see if I can find it for you, of him sitting there typing at a typewriter, and he has this thing on his stomach. I've read different studies that debunk that, whether that's an actual possibility to build your muscles with one of these. But, you know, he was famous for using it. And I can say a lot of people have received some relief from this. Now, I don't know if it's a distraction type relief, whether I would just go around rubbing you somewhere and it would kind of distract you from the joint pain or not, or if this is actual physical relief. Don't know. But we're going to find out if this helps her. Alright, because every mad scientist, if you're going to experiment on anybody, you need to do it on yourself. Cruz, you don't want none of this. You're fur, it wouldn't go through it anyway. Alright, so I want to use 2 of these right here and try out to... Alright, so you peel these off right here. And we're gonna stimulate this muscle right here. I don't know why, but we're going to. You have to use 2 to make the electrical current pass. You can't just use 1 because it has to go through. Now, my physical therapy, my back, they use 4. Let's see. Oh, let's go here. Maybe I should have shaved my hair. Okay, so we're going to use the cable going to the left side. So I'm going to use this one. It's going to be controlled by that meter right there. So these things, it's a little more difficult to do on myself than I expected. Probably should have hooked them up before I stuck them on, because I can't use my other hand. Okay, note to self. If you're T.E.N.S uniting yourself, electronic stimulation unit on yourself, hook them up before you put them on yourself. Alright, so here we go. The left one, you guys can see what's going on. Turn it on. All right, at this point I don't feel anything. I'll take up the power. I still don't feel anything. Okay, that seems to be on 10. I don't feel anything. So maybe I have to do something else here. So let's start it back down on 1. And let's push massage. Ah. Yeah, I think that's doing something. I don't feel it, but it's apparently doing something. So now let's start turning up. The display is doing something. Woo! Yep, yeah, I felt that. Okay, let me back it back down just a little bit. Okay. Okay. All right, the massage. Okay, I feel the massage is like going in and out. It's like it's turning. It's gradually going on and gradually coming off. Massage setting. Let's try need. Oh no, beat. I don't like that at all. It's like boom, 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 boom. Don't care for that. Let's try need. Need is a gradually on to a swelling and then stop. A lot like massage. I really don't know the difference between those. She wants to get this muscle going. She had knee surgery. You can see the scar there where she had an ACL replaced and she had her meniscus worked on. I did touch those in the right place. Huh? Hey, you want to place one, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so she's...
And there needs to be one right here.
Okay, go ahead and put them on there. She has found the placements on Google. Now, our attempt is to get the quad to fire. I thought we were going to try to use it for pain reduction. Maybe we'll try that later. Right now, she wants the quad to fire, and she thinks by firing the quad that she can hopefully take away some of her symptoms of pain that she's having with the swelling and pain of her knee by having the quad muscle take up some of the load when she walks. Now, because of this surgery, and okay, you're going to need the other one too, baby. Wow. You have to make a circuit between the... You have to have... You know what I'm saying? That one won't do anything without the other one. Yeah, it's the positive and the negative. So anyway, because of this, she has torn a hamstring muscle because her quad is not firing, and it's having the hamstring is having to take on too much pressure, and it tore her hamstring muscle. And we're going to push massage. Now, the thing I noticed is it goes to 15 right there. And that's a 15 minutes timer. So it'll automatically cut off for you after 15 minutes. All right. So do you want more? All right, we're going up to 2. There's 2. Okay, I want to start the other side now too, because I've realized we have the other both sets on. So there comes the other side. That's 1. There's 2. Do you want more? Okay, I'm the new set, I'm taking it up more. We're at 2.5. Well, no, we're at 3. Do you feel it? If she feels it, it's 4. So I'm going to take up the first set. There's 3. There's 4. More. There's 5. Now we're 5 on both sets.
Did you see that?
No. I see it. Sure is. Look at it. It's firing that quad, isn't it? Oh, wow. Look at that. And you're not doing that. That's doing it for you. Okay, so she's controlling it herself. And I think that controlling it yourself gives you a lot more tolerance. If someone else is doing something to you, it hurts more. But she seems to be able to turn it up higher when she does it herself. Does it hurt? No. She says it doesn't hurt, so hopefully this helps. Crank it to 10.
It is.
Oh, gee, look at that.
It's doing that on its own.
On its own.
Wow.
Okay, so we got her hooked up, and we can definitely see it's firing that quad, and we think that's going to be the big help. So a little background is that she lost her health insurance during her injury and can no longer afford physical therapy. So trying to emulate some of the things that they were doing in physical therapy. I don't recommend that you do your own physical therapy without a doctor's order, without some help. And we wouldn't do it either, but there's not a lot of choice there. So we're going to need to find some ways to get around this. So we're going to try to get her some help and some relief with this thing. Wasn't very keen on it for just straight out pain relief. But for working that muscle, she thinks it's going to help in the long run. And listen, check back with us, and I want to keep doing updates, and we'll see what else comes of this and see if it really does bring some relief. Now, we're also going to do a few more experiments with it, and I'm going to look up online different ways of doing things with it that relieve pain, that relieve stress, that may help muscles, maybe even some workouts. You know, with the back injury, I haven't been able to lift weights or do any kind of workout, and I'm getting a little out of shape here. Maybe something like that could help. I don't know. So keep up with us, and we're going to play with this electronic stimulation unit. I think it's what the technical name is, but it's a T.E.N.S unit, and we're going to see what happens.